So here we're going to just run a quick RXLogger. So this device is running Android 15. We see some of the settings have changed. We're just going to, so we're on 15.13.31. We'll go to RXLogger. So it looks a little bit different than some of the other videos that I've done. And so we're just going to walk through a couple things. Settings icon on the top. So you see all these things are enabled. From there, right? For example, something if you want to capture more files, logcat. So logcat's kind of where to do it. Main file here is one of the more heavily looked at files when there's issues. So log file size currently is 5. File count, something I like to do is increase this quite a bit. So um, and then usually events can usually leave, I'll leave that. Radio. So there's, system um, will increase. So here's some of the settings. So once we have that, we can go back. We're gonna say start. Okay. So now that it's running, we can do whatever we needed to do to recreate our issue. So maybe I am running one app and then I need to run another app. And one's having a problem. So what we'll do, we'll say, okay, when the other app had the problem, um, take a note of the time, right? Take a note of whatever you need to. Um, and then we'll know when the issue happened. So look at the clock top left right now, it's 7:16 p.m. And so one of these apps, let's pretend, gave us a problem. We captured it. So we're just going to let RXLogger run for a few more seconds here. And then what it's doing is it's writing its buffer. And, just visually on the device under the main directory, we see an RXLogger folder. And then we see that all the files being written here. So there's our main file. Here's some of our resources files and whatnot. So that's all being written. So we saw the issue, we recorded the time, any other notes we can make about it. So we'll go to RXLogger and we'll hit the stop button. So transitioning means it's kind of just finishing writing the files. From this point, we're actually going to create a backup. So I want to do a backup. That's going to take all the files and zip them up. And then something I want to do here is just to kind of follow up on that. If I'm going to do a new RxLog file, I'll just hit the delete button. Now it's going to delete my log files and my backup files. I want to keep my backup files. Whoops. So I want to keep my backup files, but I do want to delete all the log files so I have much less files to look at the next time I do a capture. So that's done. We can see under the file system that all those are gone. RxLogger. So you still have your JSON, which is your configuration file. So that's good. So anything you need to send, you're going to basically send to the support desk, the zip file that's the backup. Okay, so today's 421. It's this file that you're going to be sending. So how to get that off? Well, that's up to you. You can either share it through Bluetooth or you can come up here and we're going to say charging. I'm just going to use a Windows computer file transfer. In my file structure, I see the 501. If I go here, I can scroll down to RxLogger and I'm going to copy this file, or I'm going to cut it and take it off and copy it to a folder on my PC, and then I will send that to whoever I need to from the help desk. So that's RxLogger, how we can use it. A15, like I said, it looks just a little bit different. And that's it. Thank you.